Alright, hello, welcome back. My name is Morty, this is Mildly Gunpla, and today we are looking at the Aegis, which is obviously from Gundam Siege. Now, I did talk about this in my last video, so if you watched that, won't be links in the description or anything, because I'm lazy, but yeah, look in my history, it was the Buster Gundam, which I really enjoyed. Now, the Buster was also a 2012 kit, like this one, so they were released in the same year, so I'm expecting a similar level of quality in regards to this particular kit. I've built the successor to it, the high-grade successor, which is the Infinite Justice, and I really enjoyed that, so I'm hoping that there's a few similarities between the two kits. Probably isn't, but fingers crossed, we can always dream. So we've got the A-runner there. We've got some of the effect parts, because the Aegis, of course, does have this transformable gimmick, so I'm interested to see how that performs. Then you've got lots of pink and grey in here. It looks like there is a big thing of polycaps right in the middle there as well. Not unexpected, given the year of the kit's release. Some more there. Couple more packets there as well, and then two more packets at the bottom there. So it's not a huge high-grade kit, or master-grade kit, it's about standard really, so I'm looking forward to getting this built over the next few hours for something to keep me busy this evening. Now we've got just a normal booklet here. Where was the full colour pages, some CG configurations of it, but then you've got the different transformational aspects of it there too, which are quite cool. I am pretty keen to see how they look, because you only really get a few brief flashes of them in the anime, so it'll be quite cool to see what it looks like as a kit. And then you've got the stuff here as well. So the only one left for me to get in this lot is the GAT-X303 which is the Blitz, I think. Yeah, so once I've built this one, I've got the Jewel, the Buster, the Strike, the Aegis. So I just need the Blitz, so that should be quite cool. Yeah, I'm going to have to get that. I've got to complete the set, right? Anyway, let's jump into the build, and I will see you on the other side for my thoughts and review, I guess. See you soon. Alright, welcome back. That was the build I've got a lot of thoughts and feelings about this kit. From a build perspective, really interesting and quite a bit of fun. There's lots of little gimmicks and differences in comparison to other kits, say the Strike or the Sazabi or the New Gundam. I'm just looking around at all the different kits in my room. The Zaku Gunner Warrior. There's a lot of differences. So the base mechanics of like the elbows, the knees, all that stuff, it's all pretty stock standard. Like if you've built a few kits, you've seen most of these mechanics. But with this, instead of it being like up here, right underneath the head, it's about halfway down the torso for the connection for the arms. So the arm actually like connects down here, comes up, and then down again. And that's part of the transformation mechanic, which is quite interesting and quite a bit of fun. I tried to do the transformation off camera shortly after building it, and instead I broke it. So like I need to deconstruct the shoulder to put this piece back into where it should be. That's if it will actually go back in there. So cool. That was fun. I'm sure I probably busted up a couple of other bits and pieces because the transformation on this is really weird. On a positive note, all the joints and everything about the kit is super stiff. So it's really, really sturdy. It'll hold its shape. It'll hold its position really well and really nicely. And hopefully that will continue throughout a good chunk of its lifespan. But as a result, it does make the transformation a lot fiddlier, especially when you can't read Japanese and you can't fully follow instructions and you're just trying to figure it out from arrows on a page. Like I was, but yeah, anyway. Another couple of gripes with it is this is a common complaint, especially with kits from around the period of time that this was released. So you've got these swappable finger parts, right? So you've got the fist, you've got like a beam saber gripping hand, and you've got like a trigger finger hand kind of thing. So the trigger finger hand comes with the big triangle point in the middle of the hand to slot into the handle of your weapon, of your beam rifle or whatever. But the problem with it is, like, you can force them in there, but it doesn't feel secure. So my solution with the last couple of kits that this is done with is to glue that handpiece into the handle of the beam rifle. So you've got these fingers permanently attached to it, so you can do whatever you want with it and it doesn't flop out. So like it makes it a bit easier. But if you don't do that, though, the weapon is super unsecure in that hand, and you do like this and it will fall out, and it's a real pain in the backside. So I'm really glad that they've kind of moved away from that, and they've now got those like dual lockdown slots, so the one in the hand and the one in the weapon, and they kind of join together, which is super nice. So yeah, there's a few things that have obviously changed over the years, and this is showing its age a little bit. Oh, let's get you leaning back a little bit more. There we go. Come on. Come here. There we go. There we go, there we go. You can tell I haven't had it standing like this on display because the weapon balance is a bit weird, and this weapon is really quite large, so it drags against the ground if you have it at the wrong angle. Now, overall for this kit, I quite enjoyed it, but the end result is just a high tier. It's nothing special. It's got a couple of really cool gimmicks, but the way that they're performed, or the way that they work, I really don't like them. Like these little side skirt things, these things here, super, super cool. I had quite a bit of fun building them. They look really cool. But they're just a giant pain in the ass. They get in the way of all the articulation. Yeah, they're a mess. I would really like to see a version 2 of this eventually come out. Now it is Athranzala's mobile suit, so the potential of a version 2 is higher than almost any other kit, except for obviously the strike suits, or Kira Yamato suits, or, oh, heaven forbid, Shin Asuka's suits, because I hate that kid. But it has a higher potential for eventual remaster, so I would really like to see one coming up in the future. I know the new Gunpla Expo Tokyo has announced a whole bunch of different things, and there is not an Aegis, but there is a Master Grade Jin, which I'm pretty keen to see. So yeah, this is the Aegis Master Grade from 2012. It is overall a high tier Master Grade. It's good and it's fun, but unless you're planning to like have it just straight up like this, or you can figure out how to get it into its transformational aspect, it's a bit of a mess. It's a hot mess. They tried a lot of different things. Some of it stuck, some of it missed, and yeah, it kind of shows. But overall, I did quite enjoy the build, so thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next week for, I don't know. I don't know, am I going to go seed again? I've got one more seed kit, or I can go a high grade, or I can go a gym, or the turn A. We'll find out. So yeah, see you next week for whatever I end up choosing. Thanks very much for watching.